Hey everyone, I'm here to tell you a little bit about social media usage in sports in a little detail about, back in the day when social media wasn't around and sport fans and individuals who consume sport had to use newspapers to get their box score to find out the stats from the previous game, about their players, player information, about on the specific sports teams, and they also used, they had to wait for the nightly newscast on television. And this is going to be a little video to tell you how social media has changed the world of sports.
I think students definitely should probably focus more on social media because it's really the wave of the future. I think that that's where everything is going to be heading. I think that's where a lot of you get your news right now. And I think it's only going to be a bigger platform in the future. So I think students should definitely embrace it. And not just embrace following it, but also learning how you can actively participate and work in that area that can be extremely marketable for you.
According to Anthony DeMora in his article published in Forbes in 2015 titled "The Growing Impact of Social Media on Today's Sports Culture," discussed the increase of social media in today's world with a focus on sports. DeMora said, quote, "This year, 1/5 of internet users in the U.S. are expected to have Twitter accounts. This number has grown from 15.2% in 2012 and is predicted to rise to 24.2% by 2018, end quote. DeMora also emphasized that social media usage is seen all over the field of sports, from professional athletes and teams to retired athletes. Similar to Monyo's mention of new media allowing fans to receive sports-related news quickly, Peter Rumaloidis, in his Sports Illustrated article from 2015 called "Social Media Has Changed How NHL Fans Watch the Game," quoted an article in the Journal of Broadcasting and Electric Media by Jacqueline Cameron and Nick Geithner, who made mention of Andy Perlman, manager of new media with the Pittsburgh Penguins, who said, end quote, "Fans want to discuss in real time. All the stats and information you could ever want is right there at your fingertips, and it's other fans, friends, and trusted teams and reporters that are providing it," end quote. Romanoidis went on to say that second screen consumption, that being social media, isn't held to just hockey. To also go along with Monyo's wanting to see sports teams get involved with social media, Rumanoidis in his 2015 article mentioned how the Los Angeles Kings at the time had a heavy presence on Twitter, using creative and unique ways to engage with fans and to highlight their fans' personalities. The Kings' social media presence has been called creative, snarky, irreverent, entertaining, edgy, humorous, sarcastic, and controversial.
Getting my sports news, I get a lot of it from social media, and the fact that as soon as a game ends, you're getting news about it. It's all in one place, so I'm not digging around. It's all the teams I want to focus on are getting there immediately. I have Twitter notifications for every RMU sport, which for me is important as a fan because I can get the information I want immediately. I like to use, from a social media standpoint, is as I like to have my beat writers live tweeting the game. So if something important happens, as soon as it happens, you're getting that tweet up. So it goes alongside with that recap. People know what's going on. That helps in the sense that people are getting constantly updated with what's going on in the game. It's important to add media to that because if anything, people are going to at least click on the picture of what's going on. My Twitter bio, it links right to my staff page so they can look at all my articles right away. And two, if they look at my Twitter account, the most recent recap is always going to be right up there. And that's something that's really important. Something I'd like to see Army Central Media do that a lot of other media outlets have done is create a Twitter page specific to sports, because for a lot of people, they don't want to get bogged up in other news that's going on, so they can just go to a sports page, they can get all the constant stuff that's going on, and all the Twitter handles for sports writers are pinned right at the top, so you can go to any writer you want, build that sort of personality. I know every time I finish a game, Rebecca Navarro's dad would retweet my stuff. Women's basketball would retweet my stuff. Once again, you're getting these retweets and more people seeing this stuff, and so it's not just reaching the student body, it's going beyond that. Because Rebecca Navarro, she's from Spain, so we're getting readers from Spain. Ananiki Samalenko from Greece, we're getting readers from Greece. Next year, we have a girl coming in from Finland, you're going to get readers from Finland. You're getting this, all of a sudden, a global reach from a small Pittsburgh college is incredible, and all it is sending out, what, 140 characters or less? Yeah, I mean, it's awesome.
So I hope this video has helped you understand social media and sports and the differences between back in the day and today's world, and how social media, and not only just in sports but in general, has really consumed our minds and has been a big factor in our lives.